You guys just saw the model home of this inventory home last video, okay? This is what it's gonna really look like when you purchase a home just like this. This one is priced at $611,000. We're back with David Weekley Homes, and this is the Reimer model. 4-bedroom, 3-bath with an optional 4th bath, but this home has the 3-bath option with a 3-car garage. Let's take a look. You can tell that this is an inventory home because they're still not finished with a few things. So if you were to buy it, there's a couple things that might be tweaked in this house specifically. We have quite a few options in this house. I'm going to show you guys all the options. Again, this is a 4-bed, 3-bath, and it's priced at $611,000. And what they're offering as of right now is lower fixed interest rate. So if you're interested in this home, make sure to text us with the number down below, and we'll get everything set up for you. But this is the front of the house here, and this is the very first space that you see. It's a full guest bedroom with an ensuite bath. So you don't have a, it doesn't pass the closet test. So you don't have a full walk-in closet. But again, if this is a guest, you're not really gonna expect them to have much in the closet. But yeah, you have a full bath. Come on, guys. You gotta put the toilet seat down. All right, shower, standing shower, no tub. So ideally not for a kid if you have to have one of the kids here in the front of the house, but lower counter space here, or countertop. Pretty cool fixtures though. It looks aesthetically pretty good.
Do we have the soft closing?
No, we don't have soft closing. I mean, it's David Weekley Homes. I don't think that is much of an option with David Weekley. I don't think we've done a David Weekley on the channel before.
No,
yeah, we haven't. So you have a linen closet. So what would you guys prefer? A linen closet in the front or a coat closet? I think it makes more sense to have a coat closet in the front, but they opted for the linen closet. Probably because they have this here in the front, or you can hang your jackets right here. Little wet space, put your shoes, tuck them in right here. But here's one of the first options that I'm going to show you guys. Other than the flooring, of course, you're going to see the upgraded flooring, and you have upgraded carpet in the bedrooms. But the very first option that we have here, major option, is the 3-car garage. And I think if you're going to opt for a larger space, go for a 3-car garage. I mean, it's so much more convenient to have that extra space. Extra storage space, extra spot for maybe a home gym, whatever it may be. I think it's really convenient to have a space like this. And I definitely wish I would have had a 3-car garage. I'm missing the space right now. Another option that they have here is the French doors. Yeah, the double doors, French doors here into the study. So it's not part of the bedroom count here, but it is a pretty large space. I work from home quite a bit. When I'm helping clients like yourselves purchase homes, this is where I would be doing a lot of the research and negotiating for my clients. So yeah, pretty decent space. Then we have the bedrooms on this side. I think before we go to the kitchen, we'll go into the bedrooms here. So you have the laundry space, you have a linen closet there, so that's a little bit convenient. Chris, come this way real quick. So I want to show you guys another one of the options that they have available, okay? So this is another bedroom. This is bathroom number 2. It's a pretty large bathroom. You guys are going to see it in a second. But what would be an option here is to have a staircase going into a second floor, into like a game room, a loft space. Whatever you utilize this space for is just an open space upstairs with the option of that 4th bathroom. So the stairs would be right here to go upstairs. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. So this is the bathroom. You see it's a pretty large bathroom that the other 2 bedrooms share. It's longer. It's an extended space, pretty large space with the dual sinks there. But you have your tub. So if you have younger kids, they're probably going to be sharing this bathroom. This is going to be the busy bathroom, cleaning up the kids and everything like that. So yeah, pretty decent space, large space. Then you have the 2 other bedrooms here. The bedrooms don't pass the closet test, guys. I think these are for meant for younger kids. No, it doesn't turn on. I tried. So it's just a basic closet space. It's nothing crazy when it comes down to it. I think one of the things that people have been complaining about is their titles, affordable home at this area and everything like that. Look, you're getting a lot of house, you're getting a lot of amenities within this community. And I think that a lot of people were complaining about the closet spaces and the amount of space that you get in these homes. Hey, it's supply and demand, guys, when it comes down to it. And we're seeing a lot of corrections in the market today. So this $611,000 price tag might not be your price tag. You know, we've had clients save a lot of money when they utilize us. So large open concept space with a kitchen. You could tell that they're still working on a few things. They have the microwave that's not installed just yet. They have the faceplate, but not the microwave just yet installed. So yeah, something that they have to still work on here. You have pantry. Does it pass the test?
It does pass
the test. Good to go. Decent size.
Yeah.
You have a 5-burner stove built in, which is awesome.
That's one thing that I like, is whenever they have it built in.
It's so much more aesthetic and it's so much nicer. And like when a stove is like poking out, like mine, like a 1/4 of an inch or a 1/2 an inch. Jeez. Built-in sink, large sink, looks pretty good, looks pretty decent. A large island, actually, a lot bigger than what we've seen in a lot of the homes in this community. And one thing that we always take a look at is like the leg space that you have here. You want to have enough leg space. If you're going to have some chairs here, you want to have enough leg space to kind of kick around. And these kids, they tend to kick these walls and make them really dirty. Basic size for a fridge. I personally don't like to have the wall extended out next to the fridge. So the door is probably gonna hit this maybe a little bit depending on where it sticks out. So that's something to pay attention to with these walls. It's something I'm trying to fix in my house personally. But decent amount of cabinet space here. We don't have soft close in this house specifically. Again, you guys can purchase this house right now. You text me and you say, hey, Reimer, that's the name of the model, I think, right? Reimer? Reimer. Text me Reimer, and then we'll get the process started. We'll get you into this house. They have another phase that they're going into that is a bunch of cul-de-sacs, lots, which is pretty sweet. They're not completed with any of the homes. We're gonna be coming back to tour those, so make sure you're subscribed so you can take a look at those homes when they're completed, because they're gonna be pretty sweet. You have the dining space on this side, which leads into the backyard, which that is another option on the outside as part of the backyard. We'll talk about that in a second. But dedicated dining space, I think
it's large.
It's pretty big, man. I think that you're gonna have, if you have a big family, it's gonna be a decent space. You have, everyone here, the kids on the island, everyone having a good time. It goes straight into the backyard. So if you're grilling and then you bring the food in on the counter, I think it'd be a great flow.
I feel like this home was kind of built for you, dude.
It's a pretty good setup.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about the height specifically. With some of these model homes, you can't reach these top shelves.
Yeah. I'm like 6'10" and a half. You know what I mean? I could reach that. Yeah, I could reach it. I like these, the backsplash here. Not a fan of the side splash, but like the backsplash looks pretty decent. But like, Chris, let's take a full rotation of the entire space. So like, show everyone what this space really looks like out in the open. This is large open concept, guys.
So we go here.
Large open concept. So if you're cooking, you're gonna be right there. That's the perspective of you cooking, right? You have the TV mounted here, or if you have the TV mounted here, which I think is what they intended, you could still see what everyone's looking at, have this whole space here set up for the family. This fireplace is an option. You don't have to have this fireplace. Obviously in this house, if you buy this house, it's gonna stay with this house, but you could actually rip it out if you want to, if that's not what you wanna do. You wanna go into the backyard or the primary?
Backyard.
Let's go to the backyard. This is another option that they have for this specific home is the extended patio space. So typically the patio space will probably end somewhere around here on this, along this second pillar, and you have this open up and it would be the grass area here. But I like the extended space. You have a completely covered, I think better covered than the Chesmar home that we recently did, because it had the vaulted ceilings, but it wasn't too far out where like the cemented portion ended along the line with the covered portion. So you don't have an extra lip like you do here. So it was well thought out with this one here.
Oh yeah, there's kind of like little holes for like ventilation.
Yeah. So it's meant for that. So like it's meant to like not have anything dry rot because it gets really moist out here. So it's meant for that. And then you have a green belt. This house specifically has a green belt behind it, so you don't have, that's gonna be a neighbor right there, but this right here is not gonna be built out very much. It's gonna be a green belt. You're gonna see, I think there might be a little bit of some vegetation all the way over there at the end there, and there might be a home on that side, but this is gonna be pretty open as far as we're tracking.
You get some more privacy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is a big rock, dude.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
You get a gas line before we take off?
Oh, yep. Gas line coming out through here. So if you like to grill up, you have the gas line.
Damn,
So if
you could really just see over this next house.
yeah. So you could just stare at your neighbors all creepily and just be like, "What's up, bro? Hi, you want to kiss or something?" All right, high ceilings. I think these are like 9-foot ceilings too. But let's go into the primary. The primary space has another option along with it as well. So you see this wall, this corner here. This is technically an extended space. So this is another option. This home starts at $487,000 and it's spec'd out to be optioned out to $611,000. Now, again, that's why you reach out to us so we can negotiate on the pricing for you guys. But what do you think? Is this, I think it's absolutely necessary to have this extended space, because if you were to cut off right here, I think the space would be a little bit too small. Yeah,
it'd still be a decent space as a primary, but not really huge.
I think
that's nothing spectacular.
Right. I think so. Like you would need to have this extended space to have it feel more airy and open as it is. The Chesmar home that we just did a video on, it wasn't a massive space, but it was a well-utilized space, and it had a great amount of natural light. The windows were much larger than what we see in this one, but I think the space itself feels a little bit more open. So this would probably be like a reading nook area or a little lounging area here, and then this would be where
you'd have enough space to set up a desk over there or something.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe like a vanity makeup section, something for the ladies. But they have another option here. This is called the super shower or super bathroom, something like that. They have the extended shower space. It's not a tub, but you have the waterfall. There's a step there. You have the waterfall and it's mowing. So you have the waterfall and you have the other shower head here, and then you have the control valves here on the side. So they thought of that. They wanted to make sure that you didn't have a cold shower before you were ready. That thing caught me by surprise.
Yeah, that's a hard to see step.
Yeah. Yeah, the pooper room. We have the large closet. This is the gentleman's closet. You know, you have everything set up. You have your t-shirts, and then you have your. All right, so this is how you're gonna do it. You have t-shirts, underwear, and socks, pants, everyday carry, miscellaneous, boots at the very bottom. Everyday carry, just pack it in, you're ready to go. That's all you need, dudes. Come on, because this is meant for the ladies. Large, I think it's a pretty well utilized space. You don't have a rod at the very top like we've seen in some other homes recently. So I think it's a pretty decent space. If this is something that you want to put built-ins, it's definitely open enough to feel like it wouldn't cram up the space. No. Because a built-in is probably gonna be extended out to maybe right here. It's still going to feel like a decent size space on either side wherever you go. So maybe you go to IKEA, you buy a built-in and you install it yourself, or you have a company come out and build it for you. I think you're still gonna have a decent amount of space, depending on what you go for, of course.
Yeah.
but it's a really big closet space.
Yeah, large wraparound.
All right, let's talk about Meyer Ranch really quick. So Meyer Ranch has a lot of amenities in this community, okay? This is one of the more higher rated communities when it comes to amenities. You have pools, you have playgrounds, you have trails throughout the entire community. It's a massive, massive community. We compare it to Vermindi, we compare it to Mayfair, we compare it to very many different master plan communities within New Braunfels. So you're still technically in New Braunfels, although you're kind of on the outside portion of New Braunfels. You're about 10-15 minutes away from the HEB and Starbucks, if that's what you're into. You're maybe 35-40 minutes away from a Costco. And I think that you're about 20-25 minutes away from I-35. So if commute is something that you're really conscious of, it's something to pay attention to when it comes to this type of community, but you really have everything in this community when it comes to entertaining, when it comes to family amenities, if that's really what you're looking for out of a master plan community. Now, New Braunfels is a whole nother story when it comes to different positives and negatives when it comes to that community or to New Braunfels itself. We have a separate video for that you guys can find in this section right here. We created this video. We had a lot of fun because we live in New Braunfels and we love it here. And it's going to be a long time stay here in New Braunfels for us specifically. Hopefully that was a good comparison between the model and the inventory home that we're in right now that you can actually purchase today. If this isn't right for you, make sure to take a look at the other home tours that we have. It's going to be in this playlist right here, and make sure to subscribe because we have a lot more home tours coming up very, very soon. You just click that button and then you can subscribe. But I'll see you in the next video.